Hey everyone, it's Stacia Kennedy, and in this video, I'm going to share with you why I became a Beachbody coach. So, for those of you who know me or are just who have been subscribed to my channel or new, I used to do social media and marketing for real estate professionals, entrepreneurs, and I still do some and consult with other people. But recently, I decided to become a Beachbody coach. I wanted to do something that I could do from home. I just had a baby about 11 weeks ago tomorrow. She's going to be 11 weeks old. And for those of you who know me, I also have a 15-year-old. And so when I had my son, my first son, I was a single mom and I didn't have the opportunity to work from home. I didn't have the opportunity to learn how to be an entrepreneur and find something that I could, be able to be home with him and for him. And that was heartbreaking. It was really hard. I missed a lot of things when he was young, and I think sometimes maybe he's a little jealous as well right now. I mean, baby's just new, but now I can actually stay home with our baby Ava Kalea, and I can spend more time with him while he's going through his teenage years, which is really another story. It's another tough one. But I am really excited about this opportunity, not only because I can stay home with my kids and have more time with my family, but because I'm very passionate about helping people get healthy and fit. For those, you may not realize that or if you're new to this channel, or you can even go back to some of my old videos, you can see that I was overweight and I didn't realize it, or it's still hard for me to admit that I was almost hitting 200 pounds. I was 180 pounds, and for my height, you can't really tell in this video, but for my height, I'm 5'7", and I shouldn't be at that weight. It's a lot of weight to hold on to, and so I think that looking back, that I might have been depressed, or I might have had issues where I just didn't want to, I didn't work on myself. I didn't want, I keep saying maybe because there's things that I may have been holding on to or blocking in order to attract the life that I wanted, right? And luckily I met my husband who about 5 years ago, and at that time, like I said, I didn't even step on a scale until actually the day of our first date. Before our first date, I actually did step on a scale, just so happened to, because I hadn't stepped on a scale in a long time, at a friend's house, and I saw the number 180, and I was like, no, your scale is wrong. Like, how could that be, right? But if you don't work out regularly, if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not eating right, and you're not going to the gym like I was, it wasn't a priority for me. Or just doing any type of activity, like, that's what happens, right? You're just on survival mode, eating whatever's there or eating whatever's free at free events, and kind of joke about it that I used to go to events that had free food and free drinks, right? And anyways, I'm really proud of myself, what I've been able to accomplish and learn over the last few years. I've lost probably a little over 40 pounds up and down, and I'm at a great weight. And if I didn't do the work before I had my daughter, I probably would have had a very hard time during my pregnancy and my delivery. So, to share with you a miracle, I had gestational diabetes. I had gotten gestational diabetes, and while I was in my pregnancy, and I was like, how could this happen, right? How I've been eating so good before being pregnant and during my pregnancy, but of course I was pregnant, and I was like, I want to have ice cream. I want to have sweets. This little girl inside me that I was growing wanted sweet stuff. That's what I craved. And everyone wants to give a pregnant girl whatever she wants, right? But then I found out I had gestational diabetes, and the diagnosis was shocking, but a blessing, because I got to also learn what I already knew. I mean, we all knew that we should eat 6 times a day. We should have our breakfast, a snack, lunch, and snack, and your dinner. But what I didn't realize is I had to be even more careful, because I had to write down what I ate and how many total carbs I was eating, and I could only have a certain amount of total carbs for my breakfast, for my snack, and for my dinner and lunch. And so I learned a lot about that, and that helped me. And I had to prick my finger and test my blood sugar every time I ate, after an hour after eating. And this really helped me prepare myself to make sure that I ate good throughout my rest of my pregnancy. And I literally just like popped her out at the end. During my delivery, we got to the hospital, and my contractions got within 5 minutes, 6 minutes apart, and got there around 7:30, and she was born at 9:54 a.m. I didn't tear, this might be TMI for you guys, but I didn't tear anything, and the next day I was out and about, and I was ready to go. Of course, I had a little more time recovering, couldn't work out very much, but I, did some walking, but I really didn't do much of working out until now, and she's about 11 weeks, and I'm super excited to get going again and rocking, because I always wanted to have six-pack abs, right? And so six-pack abs, my husband, before we got together, had started learning about eating clean, and so when we got together, he encouraged me to do that, to start eating clean and start doing at-home workouts. And when I found Beachbody, it was perfect, because I could do it from home. I can stream it from my laptop, from my phone. I can take it to the beach, or just do it now that I have the baby here. I can do it when she's napping, and it's awesome. So I just want to share it with as many people as I can. And what I do is I basically help people find the right fitness program for them. And then we run challenge groups where we help support each other in a Facebook group or my challenge tracker. And every month, every week, we give you a meal plan. And this is the important part. I never meal prepped before, but now I can meal prep. I'm learning how to make foods that make me feel good, and foods that I don't have to worry about making during the week, or don't have to worry about during the week. What am I going to eat today? What are we going to have for dinner? I can plan it all out on the weekend, on Sunday for an hour. I can have all that stuff done and ready for the family for during the week, and my son can have lunch during the week as well too. And you get tons of support. I have built an amazing community of new friends, like-minded people who want to be healthy, that want to build a lifestyle of their dreams, design a life. And so a lot of my friends in the groups are into personal development, and we're encouraging each other to live their best life, live a healthy life, and are able to generate income from that as well too. Why not, right? So that's why I became a Beachbody coach. I've never felt better. I actually feel like I look better and feel better than I ever did, even in my 20s. I had my son, honestly, you guys might be thinking, well, how old was she? I was 20 years old. I was 19 when I found out I was pregnant, 20 years old. And during that pregnancy, not only just being a single mom, how tough it was, but it was harder to recover. I had the epidural. I had no clue what I was doing. They cut me. It took me a long time to recover. This time, it just felt like she just popped out, and I was like ready, rolling to go. And I feel great, and I feel like my body is just kind of just went right back to normal. So that's why I became a Beachbody coach. And if you are aligned with this message and you want to join me or be a challenger in the next group, get a hold of me, comment below, message me. We'll get on the phone, we'll Skype and talk about what your goals are. And I'd love to support you on your journey, wherever that may take us. Let's go, let's do it. Thanks for watching this video. If you like it, share it with a friend, and we'll see you on the next one.